Hey, it's my Ziggy scarf. What do you think? Looks pretty good, right? Can I wear it? I'll pull it off. No, come on. Hey, I'm Katie Witham, and this is MLS Now. We're through the first leg of the conference semifinals. The second leg of the home-and-home series finishes this weekend. So we're going to take a look at the Western Conference semifinals by checking in with all the hardworking MLSsoccer.com beat writers. First, we go to Seattle, where the Supporter Shield winning Sounders scored a valuable away goal in that 1-1 draw with FC Dallas, and now return home to CenturyLink Field for the second leg. Ari Lillienwall, our Sounders beat writer, joins us now. Ari, the Sounders must be feeling pretty good right about now.
Yeah, I think they do feel pretty good coming off the big draw against Dallas on the road. Anytime you can get a draw and a road goal in a playoff game, I think that will make your mentality pretty good. And, the mantra that Ziggy Schmidt has been preaching to his players and what you hear them say all the time is that they want to be hella greedy. That's the phrase that they've been throwing around. They want to make this season historically good. And to do that, they really need to close it off with the MLS Cup. They have the U.S. Open Cup to their name. They have the Shield to their name. And so this is kind of the last thing to put that greed into fruition, I guess.
Thanks, Ari. Well, FC Dallas have a big challenge entering this match, but they're going to get a boost with the return of playmaker Mauro Diaz from suspension. Let's talk to our man in the Big D, Kevin Lindstrom. Kevin, can Diaz be the difference maker that they need?
Katie, thank you very much. Yeah, FC Dallas is looking forward to their big challenge on Monday against the Seattle Sounders. There's a lot of respect in the locker room for the fact they won the Supporter Shield, but not so much that there's a level of fear. As a matter of fact, they're well aware of the fact that Dallas has scored first in all of their games against Seattle this year, including the playoff game on Sunday. With Mauro Diaz back, they're looking forward to using him and spearheading a really open attack, and it should be a good game.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, now on to the other semifinal, where the LA Galaxy return home after a scoreless draw in Leg 1 against Real Salt Lake. Scott French is our Galaxy beat writer. Scott, Landon Donovan sounded extremely confident that the Galaxy expect to win at home, but they're facing a team that handed them their only home loss this season.
Hi, Katie. Yes, the Galaxy are very confident at home. The loss to Salt Lake, that was in the season opener. It was a game that they dominated thoroughly. They should have scored 5 or 6 goals before Salt Lake finally scored in the 80th minute. It's a big field at StubHub. They love that. They feel like they can do as they please on that field. They're 15-1-4 at StubHub this year. That includes the win over Tijuana in the Champions League, includes 2 away wins against Chivas USA. They're scoring nearly 3 goals per game. Now, they're in a little bit of a slump right now. They've gone 4 games without a win. They scored only 3 goals in those 4 games, and they've been shut out the last 2. But they were without Robbie Keane for 2 of the games. Those games were at Dallas, the 2 with Seattle, at Salt Lake. So very good opposition. They just feel that if they play their game, if they go out, spread the ball around, move the ball, that they're not going to have any problems.
Thanks, Scott. Now on to the Real Salt Lake side. If they can come up with that coveted road goal, they'll only need a draw to advance. Is this an advantage for RSL?
Hey, thanks, Katie. I'm not sure if it's an advantage for Real Salt Lake. I know they're going to feel confident coming off the fact that they got the 0-0 result at home. A win would have been ideal, but they got the shutout more importantly. But we're talking about the LA Galaxy. We're talking about guys like Jossie Zardes, Robbie Keane, Landon Donovan, all 3 combining for 45 goals and 35 assists on the season. RSL will have confidence because they know they've won earlier in regular season play on the road at StubHub Center. It was the only loss in the season for the LA Galaxy. For the LA Galaxy, it's black and white. They know they have to score. They know they have to win. And they know they can't concede at home. If they do concede that road goal, things are going to get really interesting. I fully expect Bruce Arena to throw everything at RSL's back line. RSL might be sitting on those 4 consecutive shutouts, but things definitely change, especially in the playoffs.
Well, you can watch the LA Galaxy versus Real Salt Lake this Sunday, November 9th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2, ESPN Deportes, and in Canada, TSN2 and RDS2. And the other Western Conference semifinal, Dallas and Seattle, is Monday, November 10th at 10:30 p.m. You can watch it on NBC Sports Network, UDN, and in Canada, TSN2 and RDS2. So, who do you think is going to advance to the conference championships? Really, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below.